Gentle people, both dealerships have now been added to GC Online, but what is the difference between the two, and what do you need to know about test driving the vehicles? Well, let's have a look. Starting with the good dealership, or aka Simeon's dealership, you have free reign to walk around wherever you want. You can walk absolutely anywhere in this new dealership, and it does not matter. There are no restrictions other than this fake one door. And there are a nice few things added around the dealership, one of them being that Franklin's plaque isn't actually there. Rockstar didn't fuck up on this part and they didn't duplicate the plaque. But also, speaking of, while we're in Simeon's office, this mission, this yellow circle right here, these missions are not new. Don't worry, these aren't new missions. These missions were added to GC Online more than 3 years ago. The start point was just normally outside in the parking lot, but now that we can go inside, Rockstar have changed the spawn point to be inside the dealership. But overall, it's just nice being in Simeon's dealership. We can now just free roam around and do whatever we want in here, even looking in some rooms that we never have before. And by rooms, I mean room, because there's only one. Now, before we move on to the vehicles and just talking about them, we'll go over to the luxury dealership first to compare the locations, as there's a very, very big difference. As a luxury dealership, you can't walk inside, and even just looking from the outside, there's basically no interior decoration in here, which is kind of a shame, because I would have liked to walk in here and see like a nice pearl floor or whatever, but whatever. But also, you can only have 2 vehicles showing in the window, so there are only 2 vehicles on show at one time. And also, you can't test drive the vehicles. You can only inspect the vehicles and then buy them right there and then. If you're wondering, do you save money? No, you're basically paying the exact same amount. If anything, you are paying more because on some of the vehicles, there's obviously liveries, or like the tires colors have been changed, or other things like that. So you're actually paying more than if you were to just buy it off the website and customize it yourself. But obviously, if you are to put the exact same upgrades on it, you will most likely spend the exact same amount of money. It's not a massive scam here. So you can see why the Simeon dealership is a lot better, and I feel like everyone can agree on that. But speaking of, going back on over there to the dealership to then test drive the vehicles. Now, when you test drive a vehicle, you have 5 minutes to do whatever you want with it. And by that, I mean just drive it, because you cannot get out of this vehicle at all. You can obviously drive wherever you want, and that's really it. Obviously, that's what it is. It's a test drive. What do you expect? And before you test it, no, you cannot store this vehicle in your garage. Rockstar actually thought about this and also made a new alert saying that you need to buy it off the online store. But then what happens after the 5 minutes is completely up? Well, the timer goes red as if it's about to detonate, and then once the timer hits 0, the car will then immediately just stop. You'll be kicked out, and then you'll be teleported to somewhere random near you. This also goes for the exact same if you do hold Y to cancel out, or obviously whatever button it is for your console. But if you do cancel the whole ride, then you will just be teleported somewhere else nearby, and you won't be teleported back to the dealership. The only way to do that and teleport inside the dealership is if you actually drive the vehicle back and park it up in the garage. Now, thankfully, there is no stupid cooldown on these, so you can just go from car to car and just test driving all of them, or just having fun with them all. And so there you have it. The dealerships are now finally open. Simeon's is being a lot better because you can actually test drive the cars and you don't just buy them in the window. I feel like everyone is going to completely ignore the luxury shop unless there's some exclusive cars in there. But let me know what you guys think about these dealerships. Let me know what you guys think about these dealerships down in the comment section down below. Will you actually be exploring these, or do you think this is just going to be another thing that people just forget about after a week or so? Let me know in the comment section down below. But while you're down there, be sure to press that red subscribe button and turn it grey. But also go check out another video, maybe this one up in the top right hand corner. I feel like you'll probably enjoy that one. And if you do that, I hope you all have a fan-fucking-tastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.